Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Reagan. Reagan is an Irish surname which has transformed into a unisex first name in modern times. The clan name Ó Riagáin indicates a descendant of Riagán. The personal name Riagán developed from the Irish-Gaelic riodhgach, meaning impulsive. The Ó Riagáins were widespread in medieval Irish kingdoms and important because they were very active against the Viking invaders. As a given name, Reagan became popularized in the United States, some say in honor of America's 40th President Ronald Reagan. However, the name Reagan appeared on the U.S. charts for baby girls before Reagan's term. Its initial usage was probably more in response to the emerging popularity of Irish names in the 1970s. This name is also commonly pronounced two different ways, Regan and REE-gin. Personality of the unisex name Reagan. The number one personality is a leader, strong and competitive. They are willing to initiate action and take risks. One personalities work hard toward their endeavors and have the ability to apply their creative and innovative thinking skills with strong determination. They believe in their ability to succeed and are too stubborn to be hindered by obstacles. Ones meet obstacles head-on with such mental vigor and energy that you better step aside. They resent taking orders, so don't try telling them what to do either. This is an intensely active personality, but they are also known as starters rather than finishers. They have a propensity to become bored and will move quickly to the next project if not properly challenged. They are the ones to think up and put into action new and brilliant ideas, but they are not the ones to stick around and manage them. This personality has an enthusiastic and pioneering spirit. They are distinctly original. Popularity of the unisex name Reagan. Reagan is a given name used for both girls and boys in the United States, although it's quite a bit more popular for girls. In fact, we expect the name to drop off the boys' top 1,000 list in the next couple of years, which basically means the name has such low usage for baby boys in America now it's barely detectable. It just hasn't managed to take hold as a male name. For females, however, the story is a bit different. Reagan debuted on the female popularity charts in 1975, perhaps inspired by the character of Regan MacNeil in the classic horror film The Exorcist, released at the end of 1973. 1975 also marks the year Ronald Reagan left the office of governor of the state of California. Mostly, though, we think parents were inspired by the Irishness of the name. Reagan slipped off the female charts for a while, but returned in the early 1990s, jumping over 600 positions on the girls' naming charts in 5 short years. The next significant jump came in 2004, the year Ronald Reagan died. Reagan has yet to secure a spot on the top 100 list of most favored girl name, but it looks to be headed that way. For boys, Reagan first appeared on the charts in 1996 and has not seen the same successful usage as his female counterpart. Despite the likely association with our 40th U.S. President, Reagan still has a simplistic elegance as a female name. We also like the impulsive meaning behind this name, it's charmingly appropriate for those feisty Irish natures. Quick facts on Reagan. Gender, unisex. Origin, Celtic. Number of syllables, 2. Ranking popularity, not applicable. Pronunciation, Regan or RE-gin. Simple meaning, impulsive. Characteristics of Reagan. Strong-willed, inventive, individualistic, independent, successful, ambitious. Cultural references to the baby name, Reagan. Popular songs on Reagan. Reagan Youth, a song by the Violent Femmes, a song by NoFX, Reagan New, a song by Reagan Youth, Reagan Sucks, Old Mother Reagan, a song by Mucky Pop. Famous people named Reagan. Reagan Gomez Preston, actress, Regan Mawier, football player. Historic figures with the name Reagan. The great communicator and former Hollywood actor knew just how to speak rhetoric to the American people and tell them exactly what they wanted to hear. He was tough-talking, conservative and deeply patriotic. He was also the oldest president ever to be elected at the age of 69. Love him or hate him, Reagan was a substantial figure in American history, and many events marked his time in office. On his day of inauguration, the hostages were sent home from Iran. The next 8 years saw the following: the explosion of the Challenger, the almost assassination of Reagan, the Iran-Contra affair, Reaganomics, the head-scratching Star Wars initiative, and the end of the Cold War. Reagan almost viewed America as a place he remembered from a 1930s movie, and he was often emotionally detached from very real domestic issues such as AIDS, women's rights, and homelessness. He will never be known as the brightest or most hands-on president, but he was a solid leader and a good talker. He also had a wonderful sense of humor. His wife Nancy was said to be quite influential, providing him with guidance based on her astrological readings. As First Lady, she is often remembered for the "Just Say No" slogan associated with her fight against alcohol abuse among young people. Ronald Reagan was the 40th President of the United States, serving 2 terms throughout the 1980s. Prior to that, Reagan was the governor of California during the late 60s and 1970s. Previous to that, Ronald Reagan was a successful radio, film, and television actor. What a life he had! As president, Reagan set about to fulfill his campaign promise to restore a great confident roar of American progress and growth and optimism. His presidency is remembered for his Originanomics which included the reduction of taxes, manipulating the money supply to reduce inflation, deregulation of industries, and decreasing government expenditures, except, that is, when it came to building up our military strength. America became prosperous again, and Reagan was easily re-elected to a second term as national confidence soared. Riagán's second term is remembered mainly for its foreign policies: the ending of the Cold War, the war with Libya, and the disgraceful Iran-Contra situation, from which Reagan deftly distanced himself. Reagan would die 15 years after leaving office of Alzheimer's disease, leading some to speculate over his lucidness during the last years of his presidency. Nonetheless, Ronald Reagan is remembered fondly, if not nostalgically, and still ranks high in public opinion polls. He is the last great hero of the Republican Party.